come back later. But anyway, you guys, this is a great bag. So I've carried it now off and on for about 2 or 3 weeks, I think, when I first revealed it. And I told you guys that I will definitely be doing a comparison, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to compare it the best I can because I don't have another bag, like an authentic bag. This is the Chanel medium large, and I don't have an authentic Chanel medium large, but what I do have are a couple of other Chanel bags, and I will do my best to compare them for you. All right, and it's not a disclaimer. I'm just going to tell you guys how I feel about it. I have authentic Chanel bags, and I have this one replica Chanel bag, okay? And I'm not really against it. I know a lot of people are, but I really am not, and I will tell you why. Number one, the prices of these bags are insane, okay? Now, I love this, and I'm so glad that I got it, but I paid about $5,000 for it, maybe a little bit more. And yeah, I would pay $5,000 for a Chanel bag, but would I pay $10,000? No. Chanel bags are now more than a Birkin and a Kelly. And who knows how high they're gonna go. This bag, I believe on the website, I'm not sure the exact price, but I do have a discount code, and I would urge you guys to use it if you're interested to get the look for less. If you're not against a replica bag, I do have a discount code for you guys. I honestly feel like paying $10,000 for a bag like this is crazy, okay? So anyway, I'm not gonna say anything else, but I just want you to take a look at this bag. I know that many of you out there probably do have the authentic bag, but take a look at it. There's the front, the side, the back with the Mona Lisa pocket, the other side, and the bottom. Take a look at the chain. All right. And there is the CC logo. We will open it. It opens very easily. It's the double flap with the little love letter pocket. Open it up to the burgundy interior and the Chanel, where it's stamped Chanel with the CCs on the inside. You have the front pocket, and the inside is all leather. You have the lipstick holder. What is that? Oh, it's a receipt. But anyway, you guys, it looks great. It really looks great. So I've used it quite a few times. And now the closest thing, well, I have a black caviar bag, and this is an authentic walk. Okay. I've had this one a while. I can't really remember what I paid for it. It was somewhere around $2,500, I think, and I've used this bag a ton. Okay. So here is the caviar leather. The caviar leather. The back Mona Lisa pocket. Open it up, and it's all leather on the inside, and it's stamped Chanel here in gold. And it has the burgundy, the walk has the burgundy material, and it's all this is leather. Now, I'm going to hold these bags up side by side so you can look at the caviar leather. This is an all leather bag. And I'm just wondering, so you can see it's very similar. Okay. Now, the number one thing that I noticed about this bag when I opened it, and it came in this dust bag here, and I did forget to bring an authentic Chanel dust bag in here, but it feels differently, like it's not as soft. But that was the dust bag that came with the replica. but that's fine. The number one thing that I did notice, and I did email them about it, was it had kind of a chemical smell. They said that's the glue. Okay. It's not as bad as it was when I first got it, so it's definitely dissipating. Let me sniff here for a minute. I can still smell it just a little, but it's very faint. Now, at first sight, this bag is absolutely gorgeous, and if someone were carrying this bag and I did not know that it was a replica, I would never be able to tell. I would never be able to detect it. I have seen lots of fake bags on people, you know, out and about that I've been able to tell, but this would not be one of them. This looks absolutely 100% like a real Chanel bag. Now, there's another thing about this bag that I noticed, and I would say the number one thing I think that might give it away is the chain. It's lighter and it's a little squeaky. You hear that? Okay, even this walk, which the chain on the walk is smaller. You can see it's not quite as big, but it's not squeaky. Okay? That's right when I picked this bag up and felt of it, I noticed the chain difference. Again, I don't really hear any squeak. It makes a sound when I'm moving it around, but this one, it's more squeaky. That's the only way I really know to describe it. But other than that, it's undetectable. It's beautiful. It's leather and it's very well made. I looked at the stitching. The stitching is immaculate. The bag has a really pretty sheen to it. Caviar leather. Much like my authentic Chanel walk. Again, side by side. I mean, this bag is undetectable, you guys. This one's a little puffier, but it's a bigger bag. I mean, the pillows are puffier. Of course, this is a walk. So like I said, this is the best I can do as far as comparisons go. All right. Now, I brought this one in here because I have been doing a bit of research before I did this video, and I watched a couple of other influencers talking about their bags from Shebags, and some of them had the exact authentic bag to compare it to. And I think that definitely they talked about the chain, and one of them said the chain on the Shebag or the replica bag is a bit longer, and it's actually better for crossbody. Now, I think she had a jumbo, and this is the medium large, so I can't really tell you that for sure, but that's what one of the YouTubers that I watched said. She said she actually likes the chain better, the chain length, where the bag falls with the replica bag. And also, they talked about the CCs. Now, this one is, it's like ruthenium hardware. It's not the silver like my Shebag, but take a look at the CCs. They talked about a slight difference with the CCs. They said the C's were somewhat slimmer, and if you notice, it comes up top and then goes under right here, and then this one's over. Okay, it has the turn lock, of course. So on the Shebag, and they're absolutely right, I think that it's the same as far as going around and under. They nailed that. The turn lock is just perfect. But I think the C's are a little fatter, like a little thicker. Of course, this is a bigger bag, but I do see that, and I saw that in the video that I watched. I will link that video below for you guys if you're interested. I'll link a few of them because I found them very interesting, and I did watch them before I did this video. So this is also caviar leather with the quilted diamonds, as is this one. So I want to ask you guys a question. If you saw me out with this bag on my shoulder, would you be able to tell that it is not an authentic Chanel medium large? Because I would not be able to tell. The number one thing for me that really does give it away is just the straps are a little lighter, and maybe that's a good thing because I don't like a heavy bag, and a little squeakier. Okay, that's the number one thing that I noticed. And I know what the feel of, I know the feel of an authentic Chanel bag, and I'm used to it. All right, so you guys, this bag on the website is not even $400, and then you can use my discount code if you desire to have the look for less. What is wrong with that? Would I ever spend $10,000 on this bag? I'm not going to say never, but I am going to say 99.9% no. I guess if Keith sold his company tomorrow and, you know, he wanted to treat me, I probably would under that circumstance. But honestly, if he said, I'm going to buy you a classic flap for your birthday, I can't do it, you guys. I came very close to buying a jumbo back when they were $5,500, and for some reason she said I would get $500 off. It would have been $5,000.
Ito yung authentic, ito yung fake. Ang hook niya is mas stout itong part na to. Mas bulky, mas mataba, ganyan. Tapos, pag tinignan nyo tong top portion na to, tong bilog, dun sa fake, isa lang level. Isang level lang siya. Pagkataas ko. Yan. Isang level lang siya. Dun sa, etong authentic, dalawang level siya. Kumbaga sa hagdan, 2 steps siya. Yan. Ito, isang level lang. Ito yung tinutukoy ko dyan. Isa pa ha. Ito. Yan. This one. Itong nasa loob na bilog. Yan. So, sa fake, isa lang siya. Sa authentic, dalawang steps siya. Kita nyo? Kita naman eh, no? Okay. Tapos, pag binaliktad mo ngayon to, okay, dito pa lang may huli na ulit. Kapag fake ang bag, pag pinutol, kitang-kita mong putol. Okay, kita nyo na putol siya. Pero, sa mga luxury items, kahit putol siya, na parang pinipress nila, na parang hindi kita masyado. Ayun o, dito yung putol. Pero, nakapress. So, hindi halata. Etong fake, fake talaga. Kitang-kita, putol eh. Okay? Alright, next one is
the handle. The fascetta is almost similar. I mean, this is quite similar, but when I feel it, the authentic has that buttery feeling, like smooth and buttery feeling, whereas the fake one is more of a shiny fascetta for some reason. It is quite soft in both, but as you know, the fascetta on the real Louis is more buttery feeling in your hands. This is the difference. And also the stitching on the authentic one is a bit thinner than the fake one. For the hardware, and the rivet are quite similar, but if you can see